So greetings everyone. For today, we are going to create a program for our laboratory activity 4 in computer programming. For this program, we are going to use the for loop, and we are going to create two lists, one for the username and one for the password. And this list, these two lists, we are going to pair them by index. So if the user inputs a username and password, we are going to make a program that makes that if the user inputs a username and password, our program will check if the input matches the pair of username and password. For example, we have here John for our username and ABC123 for our password. So these two are paired because they have the same index. So if the account exists, we are going to display welcome John for our example. If not, we are going to display account not found. So as you can see here, this is the expected output for our program. So my plan is I want to limit the chances that the user can input or log in their account. So if they input the wrong username or if the wrong password, one chance will be deducted from their chances, and if all the chances are used up, this will terminate the program. So to start, we are going to use the variable chances is equal to 3. I am going to give the user 3 chances to log in their account, and print you have comma chances. This is to make sure that the chances, the variable chances here and its value will be shown in our program. You have how many chances to log in your account. Next is, for this part, I am also going to use the while loop, the while true loop, aside from the for loop. The for loop will be under our while loop. While true, username, since the user is going to input the username and password, we are going to use the function input. Before I almost forget, we are going to, let me check. Yes, we are going to create the list first before we create the input function for the user. So we're going to create a list for the username. I'm going to choose Eve, my name, nicknames, for the password, my list will also consist of my names, or nicknames. So since we have created our list, we are going to print this is my program. So the user knows that this is the start. This is the start where they are going to input. So this is like what this will display in our output. We are going to use the new line so that if our program loops, it will create a space so that it doesn't look too close to each other, so that the user won't get confused. This is my program. Hello. I am also going to print, please log in your account. Next is the input for the username and the password. So we are going to use the variable current username is equal to use the input function username, so that whatever input the user inputs, it is going to be stored in our current username. Next is we are going to use the variable current password. Still the same because the user is also going to input the password. So this is where we are going to write our for loop. So for I in range of our username list, the length of the username list, which has three elements. This is for when so that our program will look at our username list and looks for the correct username if the user inputs a username, and then our program is going to look for the username in our given list. If we are going to use if our current username, if the username that the user inputs is equal to one of the elements in our username list, and if the inputted password is also equal to one of the elements in our password list, we are going to print, you have successfully logged in and welcome. So if current username is equal to username, let's end current password is equal to password in our list, print you have successfully logged in. print welcome username. To make sure that our program ends here, we are going to use the exit function. So next is we are going to use elif if the user inputs the wrong username or password. So first is if the user inputs the wrong username. So if the username is not equal to the username in our list and the password that is inputted is correct or equal to any element in our password list, we are going to display print you have entered the wrong username. Since earlier I have discussed that if the user inputs the wrong password, we are going to deduct 1 chance from the chances that they have. Chance minus 1. Just only 1. So, and print chances left, comma, chances. So if the user uses all of the chances, if the user uses all of the chances, we are going to print no more chances left. Sorry, you can't access my program. So this is to make sure that our program terminates if they have no more chances left. So this is like the limit. Use the exit function again and break. So we are going to create another elif, but this is for the password. So if the inputted username is equal to any element in our username list, but our password is wrong, we are also going to deduct 1 life. So we are going to change you have entered the wrong password. No more chances left. Again, if the user uses all of the chances, that is what is going to happen. So next is we are going to create since we have finished creating an since we have finished creating a condition for when the user enters the wrong username or password, we are going to create the else, align it with the for loops to make sure that our program has no errors. So we are going to print account not found. So once our program results to account not found, this is when the user inputs a username or password that cannot be found in our list. This is what is going to print, account not found. So, and also we are going to print try again. So we are going to check if our program runs, hopefully. Check for errors. Takes a little while. So here it is. So first thing I'm going to show you is if we have entered the correct password and username. So here are the list. So I'm going to use the Vani username and input the correct password. So it prints, you have successfully logged in. Welcome, Vani. You're going to run it again to make sure that it deducts the chances if we input the wrong username or password. So let us put the wrong username, Eve Chivna. So it prints you have entered the wrong username. We have 2 chances left. So again, it loops. This is my program. Hello, please log in your account. Next is we are going to use the username Eve, but then wrong password. So small lowercase r for the regime. So you have entered the wrong password. Chances left is you have 1 chance left. Excuse me. So this is my program. Please log in your account. So what if we entered a username that is not in our list? So we'll write Cinco and our password will be love. You have entered the wrong username because our program cannot find Cinco in our username list. So let us try the account not found. Okay. So we are going to input the wrong username and wrong password. Account not found. Try again. So it loops again and again until you input a username and the correct username and password. So again, you have successfully logged in. Welcome, Bani. Press the continue. So that concludes my video. Thank you for watching. Have a good day. Thank you, everyone.